Welcome back. Today's top story is once again a discussion of the incident last weekend where comedian Zac Silverman, during his headlining set in Austin, Texas, pulled out a shotgun and opened fire onto his audience, killing 11 attendees and injuring another 17. Today to discuss this, we have the man himself, Mr. Zac Silverman. Thank you for joining us, Zac.
Thanks for having me, Marcus.
Of course. Now, how do you feel about the outcry that's followed your show?
Honestly, Marcus, this is just the woke mob trying to cancel me again, you know? These are people that just don't like comedy performed the way it's supposed to be performed.
Interesting. So you don't feel like you've crossed the line here at all?
Not at all. Look, my job is to put on a great performance. That's it, you know? And if a few people got to get hurt for me to do that, I'll take those numbers. I think you'll find most of the people that were upset, they weren't even at the show.
Oh, those people meaning the families of the deceased?
Exactly. You know, if you didn't buy a ticket and you weren't actually there to see the context of what I was trying to do, I have no time for your criticism.
So you don't feel like people are judging your work or your performance fairly at all?
It's totally unfair. They just want woke, fake diversity and everything. They don't want good comedy. I don't like to go here, but these days being a straight white male just comes with a target on your back. I feel like my career could be shot in the head at any moment, you know? Like that's my whole livelihood in jeopardy. What could be scarier than that?
Yeah. Now, do you think people wouldn't be as upset if say, you were a woman or a person of color?
Absolutely not. I'll be the first to admit that in the past, our industry hasn't been quite fair to women or people of color, but I think clearly the scales have tipped too far the other way, and we've just overcorrected. Like last year, Natasha Lazaro did a show in Houston where she took her top off in front of the audience, and she got paraded around as a hero. And then meanwhile, I opened fire on my crowd, and people are just freaking out. Like, the hypocrisy is so obvious. I mean, now the whole of the internet is after me just for what? A joke? This is a clear attack on my First Amendment rights, Marcus.
Well, everyone on the internet is after you and the FBI.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, Zac, giving us your time. Do you have any closing remarks before we leave here today?
I think if there's any silver lining to this, it's that comedy's like actually dangerous again. You know, it's supposed to be a little like you get in trouble a little bit, and that's exciting, you know? I feel like I'm this generation's like George Carlin or Lenny Bruce, and I think real comedy fans get that.
Thank you, Zac.
Thanks, Marcus.
I appreciate
Pleasure.
it. Well, you heard it here, folks. When we return, we have an exclusive interview with Twitch streamer Mr. Disregard, where we discuss how his puppy mill sex trafficking ring will affect the way we watch people play video games. This, after the break.